As a community of educators collaborating on training and projects for schools and community development, the School Leaders Association held its 2018 convention. The convention served as a platform for members to equip themselves with the tools and knowledge needed to build themselves professionally and also adequately educate the society.
As educators, therefore, do we know how powerful our role is in our continent? Do we understand that if education gets it right, Africa will get it right? So what happens in your school every day, in your classroom every day, is critical to the deliverance of our continent as a whole.
The theme for this year's convention is the future of education. Guest speakers include the Special Advisor to the Governor on Education, Obafela Bankolemo, the Director General, Office of Education Quality Assurance, Ronke Soyombo, and the Head, Learning Innovative Bridge International Academy, Stacey Nwokoye, amongst other stakeholders.
We must prepare a workforce that can drive the future of Lagos. The reason we're all here today is because Lagos is doing well. That's a reality. So how do we ensure that Lagos continues to prosper? This is the 5th largest economy in Africa. The vision is for us to grow to be the 3rd largest by 2023. To do that, we must improve the quality of people that come out of our schools and go to work in our companies in Lagos.
Now the Lagos State is categorizing schools. When we categorize schools, I must say we have outstanding schools at the moment. We've got the good schools, we've got the fair schools, and we've got the poor schools. The poor schools, the fair schools, we don't leave them alone. As soon as we get to your school and we see that your school is poor with the categorization or is fair, that means we need to revisit within 6 to 12 months. And not only that, where we've seen outstanding practice going on, we actually get schools to work with you around your cluster group.
Discussions were on the role of government and stakeholders in delivering the future education, enhancing teaching method, and leadership culture in schools.
At the nursery level, making sure that academics are alongside character development and soft skills. They're not just talking to them about how to do math and how to do English, but also leadership skills. How are you sharing with the child next to you? Are you using kind words when you speak to others? Are you cleaning up after yourself, or do you expect someone always to come and clean up after you? Those things seem very simple, but as they get older, it builds. And those are the same children who become the adults who are having challenges getting employed.
Imagine how many children we're losing because really what they understand and the way they grasp the world is through Yoruba language. And then you're now trying to explain to them in English over and over and over. They're looking at you like, but I don't understand what you're saying. So we need to actually go back to that. What languages are they really speaking? What languages do they understand? And speaking and addressing them in those languages too. We need to do that.
In your school, you have your teachers. The most influential teacher may be a fairly junior teacher. May not even be the VP. So leadership, a lot of leadership, like Maxwell said, is really about influence. For me, the students should start learning leadership right from the time they come into school. Your teachers should be teacher leaders, because when you have that kind of culture and experience, you will even enjoy the job.
Learn something new. Get outside of your comfort zone. I know that so many people, technology is like, a terror to us. Am I right? Yes, everything that has to do with technology, the laptop, it will break if I touch it. That's not true. And you know what? If your school is technology driven, life becomes so easy for you.
Other topics analyzed include skills needed for students to succeed both academically and developmentally, and private sector partnership in education development.
This administration is committed to education. We see the private sector as partners. We're not competing with the private sector. We're partners in ensuring that we guarantee the continued prosperity of Lagos. So they can count on this government, to support them, partner with them, to help us achieve our purpose of ensuring that our citizens, can add value in the Lagos economy.
Every now and then, it's very good for leaders to have this kind of conference where people can share good practice, where people can identify more or less like SWOT analysis to see what they're doing well, what they need to do to actually get better. And to me, I think the fact that we have people coming from private sector today and people coming from the public sector to put heads together on the future of education. That, to me, goes a long way.
Our focus in this convention and in every other conventions that we will have is to focus on the ideal school. What is an ideal school supposed to be like? How can we work our way to that ideal school? So SLA conventions is for school leaders to get education right, to teach for total development.
Lagos State in the nearest future is becoming a smart city with the rate of development in Lagos State, and it's only education that has been identified as a driver, as a tool to drive Lagos to this status. And that is the essence of our coming together.
This conference is really amazing, most especially for we teachers in public school. It's a way of, reorientating us and making us getting ready for the new session. We are going to go back to our people, reorientate them, get them well equipped, and they are going back to deliver back to teachers that will be in different schools. So definitely, the information is something that is going to be passed to other teachers in Lagos State.
I think it's a very nice opportunity for public schools and private schools to collaborate together, which is the key thing, the essential thing that I've gotten out of this conference. And also, I think that we also have to do a lot with our values, with our discipline, and also we have to go back to our schools and inculcate everything that we've learned here and make it work.
The event also featured the launching of the Kulu Resource application. This app facilitates teachers' collaboration with other teachers and experts in organization to deliver world-class education.